Welcome. Welcome to the show. I know it's been a minute. I do apologize for that. Been going through some shit here lately. Yo. Okay. So, let me get some music back up and going here, shall we? All right. Oh, and how could I forget? Oh, the that black and gold theme going on here. That's what I like. Okay, so I know it's been, let's say 3 months or some shit or whatever, whenever my last stream was. So my next I've been trying to work out where I can get some more people to come in onto the show, because I really want to lean into the whole having other people role play as their guardians, right? I think it gives especially if we're going to be talking about Destiny and giving a different kind of a different light. So I figured I would do this stream, just kind of get back into the groove of things. And that's not the only thing I'm going to start doing. One of the things I really I'm thinking about getting back into, or at least doing more of, is doing a lot more game where I'm actually playing the game, right? So, might be coming across the stream later on down the road. So the idea is that I would invite you onto my show here at Garcast IRL, and you will have the opportunity to roleplay as your guardian and to share your experiences and all that kind of good stuff, and it's it's actually not that bad of an experience. Don't think of it like D&D scripts, big scripts or anything. The only thing that's really scripted is like various questions that I've been able to put together. So, and I try to make it as simple as possible, so virtually almost anybody could actually. Days that I found is you don't have to come onto the show and like, the only thing you would have is just to hear your voice, right? And I would take care of everything else. So for an example, when we do like the main show, or when we start the show, you'll be able to introduce yourself. Before the show, I would have you kind of get a good idea of what your guardian is like. So like, your personality, and to really get the build kind of put together. So I would have like various questions I would send you, and you would just, kind of either write them down or, kind of think them over, kind of getting an idea of who you are as your guardian, right? And then we get into the show, and I would have where, you would add me on Bungie or on the Bungie Friends. Doesn't matter what platform you play on. You could play on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, doesn't matter. Okay. That don't matter to me. So, and I would have it set up so that the only visual part, because it would be kind of set up like this, what you see now, but the only thing that would be really different is I would have like your character in place as if you are like, you do have a webcam or something like that. So you don't have to worry about showing your face. That's not something I'm too worried about with your voice. And you don't have to have like a microphone or any of those things. You can just, use your phone. Because I do everything in my Discord, which the link is in the description. So if you come across this and you're not in my Discord already, feel free to go ahead and go in and contact me. And of course, my name is Armalite too. So maybe I should start with that. Like I said, I've been kind of out of it the past few months. I probably, if you haven't noticed, I got me a new microphone I wanted to try. And so, let me know if you think that the microphone is any better or worse than what it used to be. So, and I kept thinking about, okay, so I know trying to find guardians at first, or people to role play as their guardians, is definitely going to be a struggle. Not everybody really wants to come on to a show. They're not exactly receptive to that idea, so that's kind of one of the other issues I've been having. But at the same time, getting so many under my belt, people find that they actually enjoy them, then it might inspire others to come onto the show. So that's kind of the idea. And besides that, I'm also thinking about doing like I was saying I was wanting to do. So the idea is those who have been on my show, we'll pick a night, maybe where, I have a dead zone within a week where there's really nobody I don't have any guests scheduled, and they would be able to, we would set up a fire team, and let's say we'll go do like a dungeon together. But at the same time, we role play as our guardians playing Destiny 2. So I think that would be a lot of fun. I'm kind of thinking I want to do that here pretty soon, so that at least you have that kind of an idea of what's going on. And since I got this new microphone, I would be able to use this, because I think this is going to work out a lot better using it through the PlayStation. So we're going to try to work that out, and hopefully, this would be something that you guys end up enjoying. And yeah, that's pretty much kind of the idea right now. And I know this is probably going to be more of a boring stream. Like I said, like, I haven't really done a stream for a minute, so I thought, let's go ahead and get in and actually do something. Even if it's nothing, this was kind of more of a last minute, while I was at work today, I went ahead and put my, put the thumbnail together and get everything kind of situated and kind of get an idea of what it is I'm going to be talking about. So, but other than that, I figure I'd just try to get on here, try to do a stream, kind of get back into the groove. Let you guys know that, those that view that do come around and watch my streams, let you know that I haven't just disappeared off the face of the earth. So yeah, so let's kind of get into the nitty gritty, since I kind of gave you the overcast of how everything kind of goes down. So at first, let's say you might be interested in a show with me and, you know, showing role playing as your guardian and sharing your experiences and memories and stuff like that. It's pretty easy. I didn't go to my Discord, or you can contact me through my Discord name, which it's basically just Armalite_X, and it's all lowercase. So you could do that and reach out to me to let me know, be like, hey, I've seen your stream. I'm really interested in doing a show with you. Or, you know, and we would just get into a voice chat, you know, have a one-on-one back and forth, and just kind of really just go from there, really. And I'll kind of give you the, you know, when, what time. Usually I like to try to get my guest in a chat room a little bit early before I actually start the stream, so that way I can make sure everything is cooperating. You know, the OBS can pick up voices, all the voices are for the stream. And yeah, that's pretty much it for, you know, the kind of the startup. And like I said, I also give you the I give you a set of questions that I would ask you. And yeah, like, besides that, I mean, I try to make it as simple as possible so it's not too overwhelming, so people don't think it's like, oh well, this is probably going to be like some D&D shit. I don't even know how to do D&D, and to be honest, I've never really did role playing before, so this is kind of still new to me too. I want to try something new. You know, you don't see anybody else doing this, at least not in our community. At least I haven't seen it, or they do, but I haven't come across it yet. I'm sure probably somebody has, but they kind of do it a little different. Me, it's more of, you know, we're guardians. You know, I'm a hunter main, so, you know, obviously I would be as my hunter, and you come on to my podcast that's being broadcasted, you know, straight from the heart of the last city. And I want the audience to feel as if they're listening to a very organic, natural podcast, but it's within the world of Destiny 2. Instead of going at it, you actually hear it from the Guardians themselves. So like I said, I try to keep it very simple so that it's not too complicated. So excuse me. And I do apologize. I have no notes for this. I'm really just kind of winging it right now. Just trying to get a, you know, good baseline of what to, you know, try to give you all the information that you would need if this is something. Now, and if you're not, hopefully, you know, I can at least, you know, I'll probably end up doing more gameplay streams than anything. For example, let's say I got a couple people that I might have in mind that we can jump into a fire team and go do an activity. Like right now we're in the middle of doing, or the beginnings of, the Into the Light stuff. So we would probably, you know, just role play as our guardians, which really is just, you just play as yourself, really, unless if there's like a specific role play that you want to play as, which does completely the opposite of your own personal or your own personality. You know, that's fine too, but I'm thinking more of, you know, try to keep it pretty simple, not overcomplicated, and just kind of see where it goes. Let me over here. I haven't seen him in a minute. Okay. Got all my questions. Just to kind of give you an idea of what these are the questions that I would not be sending you. So what I could do is I'll probably give you like a little taste of what these questions would be. Here, let me. No, go away. Thank you. Okay, so for an example, one of the questions, like I said, the role playing part is I tried to word all these things so it sounds more like a guardians are talking back and forth, you know. Let's see. I might go through some of these and actually cross them out or delete them, but okay, so for an example, what's the most challenging aspect of being a guardian and how do you cope with it? I found that to be a really good question, because we all have our challenges and the things that we go through, and especially when we're playing the game, you know, there's some more lighthearted. Share a story about a guardian, mentor, or role model who has influenced your journey and growth. So that's asking, like, you know, let's say whoever has put the most impact on you, right? While playing the game. But obviously you wouldn't come at it as a player, but you would come at it as a guardian. So let's say, you know, one of your friends, your clan leader, maybe an admin or something, your boss from work for some reason. Those could be examples. Or in a journey that still brings a smile to your face. So, you know, think of whatever it is that, you know, that was a lighthearted moment that you still kind of giggled to yourself, you know. So stuff like that, you know, pretty simple. You know, these are questions I'll kind of hit you with, you know, but it should be fun. It should be fun. Okay. Alrighty then. And I am pretty, it's my fault, you know. I am not as you know, if I was you know, consistent, if I was a lot more consistent to doing my streams, this would be a lot more, you know, probably YouTube would show me a little bit of love. But, you know, like I said, I'm here to actually just try to get one in, and then I'm thinking about maybe Sunday I'll put a stream together with some folks, and so that way you can kind of get a taste of what gameplay it would be like. So yeah. Okay. Okay, give me just a second. I'm just going to turn my camera off. Tell you what. Oh. Okay. Now let me do something right quick. I just want to test something. Okay, so I just wanted to get an idea of what the stream actually sounds like. I'm actually impressed with this mic, to be honest. I'm actually impressed. Holy shit. Okay. All right. Put that out of the way there. Okay, so I don't want to waste anybody's time on this stream, so this is going to definitely be a much shorter stream than what it usually is. So let me make a bunch of noise with my microphone here. Of what to expect. So if you come across the stream and you're new to the channel, you've never been here before, go ahead and hit that sub button. I'm pretty confident that you're gonna enjoy, the content that is going to be coming out here pretty soon. But at the same time, if you are, this is something that you want to participate in, like I said, go into my description, down below, and you can contact me through just my Bungie name, or not Bungie name, my Discord name. Hit me up through Discord, or you can hit me up in the comment section below, whichever makes it easier for you, and then we can make contact after that. A chat room, have a one-on-one, to kind of give you all the ins and outs, what to expect, and I can answer any questions that you may have. And since and I'm open to criticism, so if there's something that you think that would be better, or you want me to try, by all means let me know. And after that, we'll get rocking after that. So, and then we'll have the show. Usually the show goes, hour and a half, 2 hours if it ends up going that far. It just really depends on how the flow of the show is going. Especially when you have like a one-on-one with somebody. Sometimes it could go on for ages and we don't necessarily have to make it where we only talk about this specific things. There's not just this straight road. I like to divert the conversation, into other avenues, or I may even think of a question to ask and we'll just go down that lane, and then we'll just kind of make our way back. So to try to really make the instead of just a straight road path, it could really branch out sometimes. And I find conversations like that to be better. So anyways, if you want to do all that, like I said, information is down below. All you gotta do is contact me there, through my Discord, and really the show is all about you, or this would be all about your guardian. And so, the thumbnail will be of your guardian. I have two others. Look for my GG profile or my playlist. I have two so far. I'd really, really like to get at least 10 to 20 before the final shape, to be honest. Um, if I could get there, that would be freaking awesome. And it's gonna happen. Um, I might try new things. So if I'm like, hey, let's try this out, see how this goes. Be kind of prepared for that because I tend to do that a lot. Always trying new things. So, but anyways, if this is something that you want to do, let me know. And I'll be more than happy to have you on to the show. And again, like I said, you know, I'm also going to be doing more in-game play for more of the entertainment aspect of that. So that way I have both, you know, IRL live streams and mix in with the gameplay, but kind of keeping the theme the same, right? So that's the goal here. And if you're definitely more interested in that, I really want to kind of keep that more towards guests, you know, people who I've been on the show. Another thing, like I said, I'm always big about making, you know, trying new things. I had another idea of I wanted to see how this works in a clan environment, right? If you're looking for a clan, by the way, I have a whole playlist of clans, great people. If you want a different perspective other than, you know, just looking at posts and reading forums all day, you know, the stream's roughly about an hour and a half or so. Be sure to check those out if you're, you know, looking for a new clan. Great people. You know, and I really enjoyed my time with them. But like I was saying, I'm thinking about doing the same thing. Trying to get, you know, seeing if this works in a more clan setting. So, but other than that, I really don't have much more to kind of add to the conversation here. But anyways, all right. Anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and dip. Like I said, I just wanted this to be a pretty short stream. You know, that way I'm not wasting a whole lot of time trying to get it back into the groove of things. And but if you have any questions, concerns, or anything, reach out, let me know. And you can find all my contact information in the description again, or you can hit me up in the comments section below, whatever. You know, and I'm pretty easy to get a hold of. And but anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get the hell out of here. And until we meet again, Guardians, you keep it classy.